Hello, friends. I just wanted to jump on and talk to you guys real quick about Gaahleri, some of Gaahlerie's new products, and this is their plans for 2026. They do have this stuff posted on their website, so you're welcome to go on there and check it out as well. But I thought I'd just go over a few things with you real quick. And one of the other things I wanted to show you is the Kaleido paint. The Kaleido paint that I used on the Chevy Camaro that I was doing a demonstration of. And I'll put a picture of that in here to show you. But I painted that car and I wanted to show you how much paint I used. And let me adjust my camera real quick. So I'm going to pause you. All right, so this is the Kaleido paint, the Rally Spirit Blue that we used to paint that Camaro. And just to give you guys an idea, this bottle is about 2 inches tall. Not sure if you're seeing that. Let's see. Just shy of about 2 inches tall. Right? And now I painted that whole car, and however full this bottle was, the paint is literally at the label line right now. See if I can, you guys can see that moving around in there. It's literally right at the label line. And we'll just use a quarter mark on there. It's about a quarter from the top of the neck to the label line. So I used about a quarter of paint on there, and this bottle is just about 2 inches tall. So if you break that down, that's 8 quarters. So you could almost paint 8 cars. And we'll just, we'll say 6 cars. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We'll say 6 cars just to keep it safe, right? I mean, that's pretty impressive coverage for that Kaleido paint. Let me pause you real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I had that cough going on that I just had to do something about. So this is a 20 ml bottle. You could easily paint 6 cars with that, I think. If you're just being conservative with your paint and stuff, and kind of know what's going on. But I've been thinking about that ever since I painted that car, and I was like, I never really talked about it. So, I figured I'd show you guys. But enough of that. Let's talk about Gaahleri and Kaleido's 2026 plans. I'm gonna pause you and get you set up, and we'll go over the stuff together. All right, so you can go on Gaahlerie's website here, and they got 2026 plans. All right, so the first new product we have for 2026 is going to be this Advanced Series Seeker airbrush. It doesn't have a release date yet, but it's saying the end of February, so that's coming pretty soon. Says it's focused on stability and a low learning curve, so it's like I think they're going to try and do this for like a beginner type of airbrush. Some of the key points is the nozzle design, and an adapted Mobius Com Island design, and a redesigned trigger. This is a redesigned trigger. You can see some pictures of the needle in there. There's a better picture of the needle there. Little top view. It's got the cap. Nice looking cup on there. And you can order this ahead of time. You can get on waiting list to see when this launches. That's pretty cool. Next thing we got is the Turbo X mini air compressor. Looks like they're planning to hopefully release this in the beginning of April. Says it delivers consistent pressure, 15 to 36 psi, depending on the airbrush size. Probably, you know, what size needle you're using and whatnot. Some of the key points is a digital display, smart temperature control, stepless control knob. You can kind of see the knob in the picture there. That's cool. And a dual mode switching. So it looks like, I would guess this is maybe like you could have it set for, you know, say you spray at like 20 psi when you're doing your base and your clear and your primers and stuff, and then have it set to a lower psi when you're doing your detailed work. That'd be pretty neat. Large digital display. It looks pretty cool. Next thing we got is the Element 8, I think is, sorry, I get confused with these X's and lines and stuff. The release date for this is going to be hopefully in June of 2026. The Smart Paint Shaker, ultimate solution to effortless paint mixing, designed to accommodate various paint bottle shapes and sizes. Features a stepless control knob for precise speed adjustment. That's pretty cool, because the one I got now is just like you push down on it and it just goes. And then it looks like this has got a top cover, and that's probably adjustable up and down, fit different size paints. That's really neat. Yeah, it says here the key points: adjustable height, stepless control knob, enforced anti-slip rubber base, and it's an all aluminum construction. That's pretty neat. I can't wait to see when that launches and comes out. I gotta grab one of those. Wonder if it's available in black and in silver. It might be available in a couple different colors here, or it could be just the way the photos were taken. I'm not sure. Because they're partnering with Kickstarter for a waterfall paint booth. The release date on that is going to be the end of May. Gaahleri is expected to launch the waterfall spray booth on Kickstarter at the end of May 2026. It's going to be available at a lower price here if you enter early to get one. So I'm guessing if you sign up to get one early, you're going to get a better deal on it, and maybe looks like some freebies and extra discounts on other things. Some of the key points for this is silent operation, ultra strong suction, ease of maintenance, and some smart sensors. They don't have a picture posted of this though, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But that sounds really neat. Automatic airbrush cleaner. Tourbox Pro. I think that might be, that might be the one we just saw up here. Yeah, Tourbox Mini. Well, maybe they're coming out with a Mini and a Pro, because that one said Mini, and this one says Turbobox Pro. It's a mid-size smart air compressor. Huh. Looks like they're coming out with some sort of automatic airbrush cleaner. That sounds really interesting. They're going to have 10 new metallic series markers. That's cool. Some fluorescent markers. It doesn't say how many though. Vibrant glowing colors that stand out in any light. A smart handheld rotary grinder. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to see that. A smart handheld sander. Huh, that's neat. Pro modeling tools. High quality tools designed for interact and professional model making. That sounds interesting. Handheld vacuum. Powerful portable vacuum designed for hobbyists and creators. Smart vacuum suction, or I'm sorry, I misspoke there. Smart vacuum station. Says keep your workspace spotless with this intelligent multifunctional vacuum station. Looks like they're coming out with an ultrasonic cutting knife. That sounds pretty neat. High-tech ultrasonic knife for flawless edges and smooth finishes. And then we have a smart model lighting system. Energy efficient, color accurate lighting that enhances every detail for your creative projects. That's interesting. I wonder what that's going to be about. You can sign up for a survey and save 5%. Also, if you use my link to log into Gaahleri, you can get 10% off of all your purchases. For the KaleidoWorks colors, says they don't really have the images of the colors really displayed too well, but it says that they're thrilled to announce new additions to the Kaleido Colorworks collection. This year, we're expanding our range with new matte colors. That's awesome. New translucent colors. That's pretty cool. Giving you even more options to bring your creative visions to life. These new shades will be available across our primary, Mecha, and Auto color lines, offering you enhanced versatility and the ability to tackle more projects with precision. Whether you're working on detailed models, automotive finishes, or mecha masterpieces, the latest additions will give you the perfect colors to elevate your work. Stay tuned for these exciting new products. Yeah, they're not going to show us any of the colors yet, but they are working on some new colors. So we got a lot to look forward to coming from Gaahleri for the 2026 year. And that is awesome. And with that, I'd like to thank Gaahleri for their products and support within our hobby and community. Until next time, have a good one.